Well, another big story surrounding Christine O'Donnell. Christine O'Donnell is attacking her Delaware Senate opponent, Chris Coons, over an ugly online sex story. This is what it's come to, folks. Late yesterday, the website Gawker posted an anonymous account of a drunken, sexless one-night stand with O'Donnell. Now, the story gives dirty details of a man's alleged sexual encounter with O'Donnell 3 years ago. Now, let me be clear about this. Gawker acted recklessly, and smut like this, I think, has absolutely no business in our elections. But at 8:45 last night, O'Donnell's campaign pointed the finger at her opponent, Chris Coons. They put out a statement blaming Coons for not denouncing it, as if they pay attention to those websites. Classless Coons goons have proven yet again to have no sense of common decency or common sense with their desperate attacks to get another rubber stamp for the Obama, Pelosi, Reid agenda. They're not even creative. Coons, well, he had nothing to do with the story whatsoever. His campaign then released this statement. Gawker's cowardly, despicable, and reprehensible hit job has no place in the conversation between Chris Coons, Christine O'Donnell, and Delaware voters. O'Donnell ducked a question about the story from her old buddy, Slanthead Hannity, on Fox last night.
I read something about you today, and it's so horrible, and you know, it is in keeping with what we see going on around the country about conservative women. And I don't know if you want an opportunity to respond or if you want to move on, or what is your feel? Why is this happening to conservative women?
Well, I have an answer to that, but I'm not sure what you saw today. We've had numerous events, at least 6 events today. So I've been meeting the voters, not really watching what the liberal media is saying.
So Hannity asked the question, why is this happening to conservative women? What in the hell are you talking about? O'Donnell is using this story to attack Chris Coons. She's down big time and desperate for every Delaware voter, especially women, to feel sorry for. You know, I'm saying it again. Smut like this has no place in the elections, but Christine O'Donnell needs to quit playing the victim, okay? O'Donnell and the rest of the Christian right love to stick their noses in other people's bedrooms. If she doesn't want anybody in her business, she needs to stay out of ours. And for the record, she hasn't denied anything about this story. For more, let's bring in Terry O'Neill, president of the National Organization of Women. Terry, it just doesn't make the gender come off very well at all when Christine O'Donnell acts and prances like this on a story that absolutely is despicable. Your thoughts on this?
Chris Coons was absolutely right to put out that statement condemning Gawker. The National Organization for Women, we put out a statement condemning Gawker. We view that kind of story that Gawker put out as a form of sexual harassment, public sexual harassment in the public sphere. And like workplace sexual harassment, it's not just aimed at the immediate target, it's really aimed at all women. And the reason that we put out a statement is because we believe that kind of treatment of female candidates will deter many women from running. We need women who support women's rights, not like Christine O'Donnell, but we do need women who support women's rights to be willing to run for office. And this is exactly the kind of harassment that tends to stop women from running for office.
Terry, your organization, the National Organization of Women, represents all women in America. Do you believe that conservative women, do you adhere to this school of thought that conservative women have been targeted in this election cycle?
Not at all. Conservative women, progressive women, women who believe in women's rights, they have all been targeted. Crystal Ball, who is running from Virginia, a wonderful feminist young woman running for Congress, was subjected to a very similar kind of attack, in fact, on Gawker, and we took them to task for that, too. In the 2008 elections, Hillary Clinton was repeatedly subjected to the most vicious type of misogynistic and sexist attacks. They even launched misogynistic attacks against Michelle Obama, who was not even running for office. So it happens to all women, and our point is it's got to stop. We need more women running for office, more women who support women's rights, and this kind of thing will deter women.